All right. I think we're live, waiting on confirmation from the team here. Hmm? Okay, cool. Well, sorry for the delay. Traffic in San Francisco is see, it's a bit terrible, especially this weekend. It's the Super Bowl, so city's more crowded than usual. All right. Well, as always, quick reminder of why are we doing this. This is to build in public to construct a track record of everything we're doing at Wellbit. Major decisions around product, around team in some cases, um, around expansion, business, and everything. We feel comfortable sharing and explaining why we're doing this. So, from a business standpoint, um, the last 2 weeks we've been growing super fast. Again, January was our first month ever. So that's great news actually, because in December was our uh, previous best month ever, and it was not easy to beat, and we did it. So we're happy about it, and we'll see how February goes. But that's a great achievement of all the team, all our product, and our customers are that trust every day what we're doing. The killer feature of the last 2 weeks was the robo advisor, definitely, and we've seen a lot of questions, interest. But it helped us um, re-engage customers that were more like dormant and probably not too active. Like probably they had used Wellbit a few months ago, and then for some reason they weren't too active, and now they are re-engaging because of the robot advisor. So that's great news. We're happy to see that. We're thinking of some sessions that we can do to explain a little bit more how it works. We've seen a lot of um, questions, but good questions, like in good faith on what's going on behind that, like who's making decisions. Is just like a simple bot that we built in a weekend? It's not like that. It's definitely not like that. And we're gonna find a manner to explain that a little bit better. Also, another challenge that we've been seeing is that in our primary market, which are in Latin America today, the like the population that is actively investing is not huge yet. So imagine like the robo advisor is like a second degree in terms of understanding how investments product work. So a lot of them didn't know that something like that could exist. And yeah, like anyways, we've received a few $1 million in deposits in the robo advisor accounts already. Those are active and up and running. As a reminder, the robo advisor has five different profile risks, and we've seen like the top chosen profile is number three, which is the average, which makes sense probably. I don't know. And yeah, we'll I think we'll keep seeing more insights in the upcoming weeks about it. Um, then after that, what else? Oh, we're pushing and prioritizing a lot more our platform for advisors. So I shared this a few, I think in, yeah, probably a month ago. I shared this that we launched Wallbit for Advisors, which is basically a platform where financial advisors can sign in and request access to manage portfolio of their customers in Wallbit. It's a very convenient product because these advisors without this platform, they were usually getting access to the credentials of these customers like entirely in whether that's in Wallbit or in a different investments platform. Now they can manage this portfolio in a lot more secure way. So we've seen a lot of traction there. A lot of trades today in Wellbit are being placed by human financial advisors that are managing all these accounts. These advisors are not available in the Wellbit app today. So if you are a Wellbit customer, you cannot see those advisors in the app yet. But very soon we'll make that available. We're thinking of building kind of like a marketplace of advisors within the app, so you can explore what are your options, and probably get an introductory call to one of them if you request one. um, so yeah, that's a work in progress. We're still defining what's the best way to do so. But anyways, again, that's showing great signals of traction and progress. And we're also preparing like a go to market campaign to get more financial advisors. So we've been doing a lot of research. We've been talking with a lot of financial advisors that are working with competitors. Usually, our competitors in this case are local brokerage platforms, right? Like in Argentina, in Colombia, and Mexico, there are local brokerage apps that have like this manner of operating with financial advisors, and the main driver there is like mostly the revenue share that you give advisors. So we're exploring yeah, what's their current revenue share. So we've been getting a lot of information, like we've been shared like literally like the contracts that they have with these platforms. They openly shared that with us, so that's great. And we're building like a lot more aggressive proposal. The good thing that we have is that in Wallbit they can access the U.S. market directly, and that doesn't exist in most of the trading apps in Latin America. So that's a great advantage, because usually, retail investors, they want to invest in companies that they know, companies that they can find news about it, right? And that's usually, of course, like the U.S. market. So we'll see how it goes. But we're excited about that too. And then the last thing we're releasing to the public this weekend is finally the public API. If you go to developer.wellbit.io, you'll find the website where we explain a little bit how it works, and what's that for basically. And from there you can access the dashboard, and in this dashboard, which is entirely like in web, you can sign in with your Wellbit account, and then you can create your API keys. You can restrict those keys, in case you want them to be only for read access, or also be able to play some operations there, whether it's a trade or a money movement. So yeah, we'd love for our users to try that out. We want to get their feedback. This is, of course, like an exploratory project that we built, but we believe that every customer in Wellbit that built some kind of like automated tool using their Wellbit API keys, I think that's a very, very loyal customer, and we'd love to get more of those, right? And apart from that, a lot of our customers are engineers, and the barriers to be able to like deploy, even if it's a small automation tool, are going to be decrease and decrease in the following months. So yeah, we're it's live already, but we're gonna announce it throughout the weekend on Monday probably. But if you're seeing this, probably you can get access before everyone else. And please, if you do so, let us know what you felt. That's exactly what we're looking for. So please expect that if you create API keys, we'll reach out to you for sure. We'll reach out and we'll ask what are you doing, why, what's your interest. So yeah, and we'll share more details about that later, depending on the traction, depending on the interest that it gains. So far we've seen hundreds of people joining the wait list, but the wait list is not the same as building something. So depending on how that goes, we might think of like building like I don't know, like public um, repository with all the different tools that people have built and make them shareable for everyone in Wellbit. It's funny because like one of the features that we're working on right now, which is the recurrent um, purchase of certain assets, right? Like let's say you want to trade Tesla, on a daily basis, $20, whatever. We're building that feature right now in Wellbit. We're gonna launch it very soon, and with the API you could do so like by yourself. So if you want to do that, you can go ahead and probably get it up and running this weekend. So that's like the kind of things we would love to see, right? Like whenever someone builds something that makes sense, we will incorporate that and make it part of the product. Um, so, all right, I think that's pretty much all from a product perspective. Then we're also improving all our local currency access. We are announcing local currencies in Chile as well, which is a good one. Yeah, you might see some news about Chile. We've got a lot of customers from Chile already, like thousands of them. But the way they are using the product is with stablecoins, which is great though. Like stablecoins, it's very powerful and generic for most of the countries. But with local currencies, I think will basically we're expanding the target user, right? Like even for those that are not probably too familiar with stablecoins, they will be able to use Wellbit to fund their account, to invest, use their card, whatever they want to do. So yeah, then I'm thinking if there's something else. No, I think that's pretty much it. Well, we are with the team here in San Francisco. They didn't join me today in this live stream, but I think by the next one probably we have someone else from the team here talking and sharing a little bit, like I don't know, like a project that they've been working on. We'll see. We're still trying to give shape to this, but we don't want to lose cadence. Like we will keep showing up every 2 weeks, no matter what happened, no matter what kind of urgent thing is pushing us. We'll sit down here and tell what are we up to. So good thing is that I can see the comments here today. Couldn't find any new questions, but last time I couldn't see them, so that's great. Making progress every 2 weeks. All right. Well, I think that's gonna be all for today, and probably a little bit of what's coming. I didn't mention that. So what's coming? We're working on the physical cards for Wallbit. That's a very requested feature. And in fact, we've shipped already some physical cards. Like several customers of us have their cards, uh, but um, now we are working on logistics to be able to ship those cards to many more countries, like in the entire region in Latin America. So so yeah, I hope we can get done that in the next 2 weeks. We'll see. It's gonna be challenging because we're working on a lot of things in parallel. But yeah, it's gonna be a month maximum. And yeah, we're about to announce that, and I think it's gonna be important because again, it will unlock a lot of other use cases. All right. Well, I think that's all for today. Thank you all to everyone who joined. This will be this is being recorded, and it will be you can find this in our YouTube channel. We have a question here about crypto assets. That's a good one, actually. In fact, we're working on adding like the top five probably crypto assets that you can purchase directly in Wallbit, and not only purchase but also like withdraw, into your wallet. So probably the top five that you find with the highest market cap, those are the ones that are going to be included. For now, the only way to gain exposure to crypto assets or to the crypto market in Wallbit is by using the Bitcoin ETFs, for example. I think there are dozens of them, um, and those are being traded a lot. In fact, these days with all the Bitcoin thing going down, right? So that's what you can do right now. But yeah, we're working on a feature so our customers can purchase like the real asset and actually hold it. So yeah, that's something that's going to be coming hopefully again in February. But that's a good question. So all right, well, I think that's all, guys. Thank you all again for joining, and yeah, we'll see you again in 2 weeks. So have a great rest of your day, great weekend, and we'll see you soon.